Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your December forecast. Can you believe it? We're wrapping up this year. Yay, yay. And for those of you new to my channel, hey, I am Karen Lustrup and I am your astrologer here on YouTube. Welcome to the channel and make sure that you subscribe so you get the monthly notifications, right? Hit that bell too. What we're starting off here that we're excited about, I think everyone included, is that Mars is finally awake. Now, a lot of these planets were all retrograde throughout the summer and into the autumn. Some was already there early spring. So it's been a year. It's not just the virus, which has been the lockdown, but the energy from the planets also slowing things down to a halt, allowing all of us to internalize a lot of those thoughts that we have, to make decisions. Some of you have been scaling back on the unnecessary things, situations, people, and so forth. Whatever it is, you've been refining and then redefining yourself. Because if we look over here to your first house, that is the house or the area of you, your personality. So Pluto entered here a few years ago. You still have 7 more degrees to go. It's still going to be a couple of years before Pluto leaves this area. But what you have had now is Jupiter and Saturn. We've talked about that in earlier readings. And Jupiter and Saturn both are now wanting to kind of complete this. Jupiter expands everything. So you have been expanding your own horizons in your way in spite of COVID. You're one of those here, Capricorn, where I see that you've been able to maintain some energy in spite of everything. I think you've taken all of these energies and worked, bringing down inspiration, channeling inspiration, thinking that this is not going to take, everything out of you, even though you've had times I can see you've been tired, because Saturn does that. Saturn kind of contracts and restrains a little bit. Just having Saturn in the first house in and of itself can do that. It's been transiting here over 2 years now, so you kind of got used to it. But when it kind of puts the damper on, it kind of restricts the need that Jupiter has to expand. Jupiter always loves to expand, and Saturn might restrict that. However, let me tell you how this is working for you here and now. Jupiter is 26 degrees. It will pass over Saturn. Lock in. The good things that you've been working for are going to be cemented in, and you're going to take that. And Saturn's all about mastery, so we don't want to be unfriendly with Saturn. When we work with Saturn, we achieve goals. Saturn is your ruler. So for you guys, not really a problem. For other signs, Saturn can be like, but for you, your ruler is being kissed, being blessed by Jupiter. This is awesome. Now, when that takes place, Jupiter's not going to come back around to your first house for 12 years, but then Saturn won't be there. Pluto won't be there. This is the time of your life, from birth to the end of it, where you are totally redefining, renewing yourself from the inside out. It's like stepping into a whole new incarnation, if you ask me. That's how dramatic and deep a lot of these changes can be. It's you finding your personal power. So when Jupiter and Saturn kiss, Jupiter will be back in 12 years, but it's going to take alongside with it around the chart what you now have come to terms with of who you are, your sense of self, your sense of value. When Jupiter moves out of this area, from January, you're going to start seeing how it's going to be blessing you with looking at your money, your income, and how that can expand for you. Jupiter will bring a lot of blessings for sure, right? And it's not just going to be money falling from heaven, but you have put in the work. Only you know how much you have dedicated towards your goal, towards work, all those good things, right? Saturn's going to follow right behind it and stay in this second house area for 2.5 years. Okay? Jupiter only 1 year. So you're going to start looking at how finances are going to be working for you, how you can start creating more income, how you will be able maybe to find the way to ask for it too, not just hope for it or wait for it, anticipate that they're going to give you a raise. But no, where you can actually put your own sense of self and value into it. Mars, let's take a look at Mars. A lot of energy happening at the bottom in the foundation of your life. But listen, before I get into that, sharing it with you, I have something else to share with you right here that I'm excited about, something that I personally have for you. You will see it in just a split minute what that is, and then we will be right back. So this is what I wanted to bring to you. I'm so excited. I got Zodiac tees up with t-shirts for you. For family members, we're in the season, right? Looking for gifts and whatnot. Maybe you'll gift yourself or maybe your best friend. We got cups and we got t-shirts. We got for females, we got unisex. There's hoodies and so forth, as you can see here. And they all have little sayings about your sign that describes you. So it could be a very fun gift. And if you are in my newsletter already, I'm going to pick some of you. And I will send you a shirt. Then if you hear from me, I just need your address, of course. And I will also be picking from those of you who comment down below if you think that these could be a great gift. So comment down below while you subscribe to the channel so you can get upcoming videos. But yeah, do go sign up for the newsletter on my website and you might just be one of the lucky winners. All right? And we're back, and I'm hoping that that was as fun for you as it was for me. Maybe it could give just a little help in looking for gifts, you know, for your best friends or whatnot, like we talked about. But yeah, new designs are being developed, so, you know, we want to keep an eye on that shop when we're looking for something. But we were talking about Mars. Mars is so essentially important for you, Capricorn. It is for everybody. It's our physical drive. It's our energy. For you, it has been sleeping here in retrograde, stationed for several months. Normally, Mars takes 6 weeks to blow through any of these sections. It's been sitting there, and you've been stuck feeling like at home, which isn't just the corona. Well, because, you know, the whole planet has been in that sense of lockdown. What it is, though, is for you, it's like there's been energy being taken out at home. Maybe you've used this time creatively to think about what you would like to do, maybe projects that now that Mars is picking up speed again, you'll feel you have the energy to fulfill. Maybe you were just thinking about them here throughout autumn, late summer into autumn. But now you're going to feel that drive. It's like, yes, I want to do this, and yes, I want to do that. And it also rules, of course, your family. So there's going to be more family interaction. And, of course, this is the month of holidays, even though we have to still be careful due to the virus. But you will find ways to interact with and be with family. For you, this is such a motivating factor right now. So you'll find your creative way to do just that, Capricorn. Well, let's take a look at where the sun is. The sun is in your 12th house, and the sun is, you know, you. Every year we pass through this area of your chart, which is kind of behind the scenes, right? This is dream time. Everything else from the 1st through the 11th houses is action time, where we're out there in the world doing our thing and manifesting this and that. Right now, 12th house is all about internal energy. And I think you, more than the rest of the zodiac, might feel that December is different for you, not just because of the holidays, which of course you love, but for you, it's like you reflect. And I think it's because you're a person that is so ambitious and always so on point with your goals, that for you, wrapping up that last month of the year helps you, you know, by reviewing it. It helps you to set you up so you're ready at the goal line to start off that new year. So the sun is wanting to have a little time for itself. That's you. But look at that new moon. 23 degrees if you have any planets there in Capricorn, or 23 degrees anywhere in your chart. It will be pinged by this new moon. And it's not just any old new moon. This is a solar eclipse, a total eclipse. And what that is doing, it holds the power of like 3 new moons. All right. So not only are you going to feel the effects of that in this coming month when it hits home, December 14th, you're going to feel it for a whole year. It's going to really put things into being. We know that we always talk about, holding our intentions on a new moon little ritual, right? Where we have our vision board and everything. But make sure that you make the most of this one, because it is an eclipse moon. It will really help you to shun out all those things no longer important or valid in your life, so that you can have a super flying start into 2021. And if you haven't listened to your forecast for the entire next year, I've linked it up here, up above. Just go and you'll find your playlist. You can scroll through it and find Capricorn, or whoever else you want to listen to. If you want to listen to your partner and his or her forecast as well. So this new moon, December 14th, mark that on your calendar. And then we have the full moon, which is taking place December 30th, the day before New Year's Eve, and 8 degrees in Cancer. Now for you, that's in the 7th house of relationships. So it might just bring everything to the forefront in the relationship area between you and your significant other. If you're single, hey, you might meet somebody coming up. But there is this longing, because the Cancerian energy is nurturing. And the full moon is wanting to give and nurture that energy, relationship energy. So I feel that is also a true blessing. Now, when we get into next month, in the next forecast, we're going to talk about Uranus, which is going to open up this box of chocolate for you in the 5th house right here, and what you can expect. So that, I think, everybody's excited about, where we can unleash that energy. It's been sleeping for several months, but we're going to say exactly what it is going to do for you. So listen, Capricorn, happy holidays. Stay safe. Stay happy. I love you guys. And I will see you next month. Have a good one.